Let me ask you something that's gonna sound a little crazy. What if I told you that being nice can actually be one of the most damaging things you do? In this explainer, we're gonna dig into the hidden costs of kindness and why our natural instinct to just be pleasant might be the very thing holding us and everyone around us back.
Come on, think about it. The last time you told a little white lie just to spare someone's feelings. We've all done it. And it feels like the right thing to do, doesn't it? It feels harmless. But what if that nice little gesture was actually a huge disservice? We're about to see how our best intentions can sometimes, well, pave a road to some pretty bad outcome.
Okay, so let's be super clear. We are not talking about being mean or malicious here. We're zeroing in on a very specific thing that scientists call pro-social deception. It's a fancy term for all those nice lies we tell to make life feel a little smoother. You know, the exaggerated compliments, the little fibs to avoid awkwardness. It's the social grease that keeps the wheels of our interactions turning. But what if that grease is actually dumbing up the whole machine?
All right, to understand this, we have to start way back. I'm talking deep in our evolutionary past. A time when clear, honest information wasn't just a nice to have, it was the absolute difference between life and death. The stakes for getting a signal right or wrong couldn't have been higher.
And this right here, this slide gets to the absolute core of it. See, real help, genuine altruism, it costs you something. If you share your food, you have less for yourself. That's a real cost, but it provides a real benefit to the group. Pro-social deception, on the other hand, it's cheap. It costs you nothing to say, great job, but what it provides is an illusion, a false reality that can be incredibly dangerous.
To really get why this is so risky, we can turn to something called signal detection theory. Now, don't let the jargon throw you. The idea is actually super simple. It just says that survival depends on your ability to pick out the important signal, like a lion hiding in the tall grass, from all the random background noise. So let's paint a picture of how this plays out. Imagine there's a really incompetent hunter in your tribe. You tell him he's doing a fantastic job because you want to be nice and keep the peace. Well, that praise, that's the noise. The real signal that you're ignoring is that your tribe is on the brink of starvation because this guy can't hunt. By being nice, you've drowned out the life or death signal. The cost isn't a bruised ego, it's the end of your entire group. Okay, let's fast forward a few thousand years. We're not so worried about lions in the grass anymore. But the danger of these nice lies? Oh, it hasn't gone anywhere. It's just changed its shape. The new threat is to the very foundation of our societies: trust.
The philosopher Immanuel Kant, he had a really strong take on this. For him, any lie, no matter how good your intentions are, is a moral disaster. And why? Because you're treating the other person like an object, a means to an end. You're robbing them of the truth they need to make their own choices. And that, he said, just annihilates their dignity.
Now, Francis Bacon saw it a bit differently. He was like, yeah, okay, a little lie can make things more pleasant. He compared it to mixing an alloy with gold. It makes the metal easier to work with. But, and this is a huge but, he warned that alloy ultimately debases the gold. It lowers its value. These little pleasantries slowly but surely chip away at the value of truth itself. And this isn't some new hot take. As you can see, for hundreds of years, some of the sharpest minds on the planet have been sounding this exact alarm. They understood that these nice little lies we tell to smooth things over are actually like a slow-acting poison, just eating away at the trust that holds everything together. So, we've gone from survival to society, and now we bring it all the way home. Because this ancient problem has a modern name, and the cost is no longer just about the group. Now, it's personal. The victim is your own potential for growth. This brings us to a powerful concept, the tyranny of niceness. You know this feeling. It's that unspoken pressure in the room to just be agreeable, to not rock the boat. It's the voice that tells you to prioritize a pleasant moment over an honest one, forcing us to suppress the difficult truths that are absolutely essential for growth. And here's the neuroscience behind it, which is just fascinating. Your brain is literally hardwired to learn from mistakes. When you mess up, your brain sends out a little error signal. It's like a pop-up notification saying, whoa, pay attention, let's fix this for next time. But when you get false praise, that signal gets blocked. The notification is silenced. Your brain never gets the memo that something needs to change. And if you can't see the mistake, you can never, ever fix it. You just stagnate. You know, we basically ran a massive real-world experiment on this idea. It was called the self-esteem movement. For decades, the goal was to make kids feel great about themselves no matter what. The result? Well, you can see it right here. Self-esteem shot through the roof. But
But actual competence and resilience, they plummeted. We created a generation that felt amazing about themselves, but often struggled to cope when things got tough.
And it's not just about stunting your own growth. Neuroscientist Sam Harris points out that every single white lie you tell is like another program running in the background of your brain, constantly using up your mental energy. It is exhausting. And worse, it builds an invisible wall between you and the people you care about.
Okay, so after all that, it's pretty clear that our standard issue niceness can be surprisingly toxic. So what's the alternative? Do we just start being cruel? No, absolutely not. There's a better way.
So let's just put it all together. The pattern is crystal clear, isn't it? In prehistoric times, nice lies could cost you your life. In historical times, they cost us our trust in each other. And today, right now, they are costing us our own personal growth. The threat has evolved, but it's always been profoundly damaging. So what is the solution? It's not about being a jerk. It's about finding a new kind of kindness. It's about shifting our whole idea of what it means to be good to someone. We need to move away from comfortable falsehoods and toward compassionate truth. It's having the courage to be honest precisely because you care enough to want to see people grow.
So I want to leave you with a challenge. Just one question to take with you. What is one nice lie that you tell, maybe to a friend, a coworker, or hey, even to yourself, that you can replace with a compassionate truth? It's not going to be easy, but it might just be the kindest and most important thing you do all day.